It has been over 40 years since man has walked on the moon. And that was for the first time. I mean, why aren't we living like the Jetsons yet? There are actually many reasons, but mostly because space exploration has stagnated because NASA's budget is really small. Really, space in general budget, it's unbelievably low. I believe it's set at 0.7% of every U.S. tax dollar. We the people should support and further space and fund space exploration. We should encourage our local and federal governments to budget out money and resources for this kind of an operation. But why? Why is it important, you might ask? Well, first, we have the reason of hegemony. The U.S. needs space hegemony. We will lose this to Russia and China very soon, which this will tip the balance of power in the world. We will have to pay and rely on Russia to get our astronauts into space, and China has plans to build their own space station, exclusive to Chinese docking and operations only. Space exploration has advanced a lot through the years, especially in the Cold War, where the United States and the Soviet Union, they battled it out. They competed between themselves and invested a lot in this field. Since then, the U.S. has kept on with this project of sending ships into outer space and exploring through the endless universe, keeping space dominance at our fingertips. We cannot afford to lose space hegemony. Another reason why space exploration is imperative is the military. Right now we have military dominance in the world. Nuclear deterrence operations, air superiority, global interrogated reconnaissance, space superiority, cyberspace superiority, personnel recovery, rapid global mobility, and agile combat support. All characteristics of the U.S. military. The U.S. military as a whole, it possesses such a large quantity of advanced and powerful equipment, along with the widespread placement of forces around the world, giving us that edge, that significant capability in both defense and power. Things like laser-guided missiles, GPS-guided bombs, heat-seeking and radar-guided missiles are all courtesy of the space program research. These advancements all came from space investment. If we wish to maintain military superiority, we must fund space projects. This brings me to my next point, the economy. Investment in STEM education, which is space and math and engineering type education, especially in the space career field, it will create wealth as the U.S. is on the cutting edge of research and development of new marketable technologies every day. The technology outcome, or the technological outcome of space exploration is just enormous. It's huge. And the payoff is also huge. For every dollar invested in space exploration, we get huge returns. We get all sorts of new technologies and a general advancement of life and knowledge itself. This contributes to businesses, hospitals, and defense. When you compare that to the average dollar invested in something like welfare, it's just so much better. A dollar in welfare does almost nothing to help humanity. But space exploration, that's where it's at. My last and my final point is resources. Perhaps the most important reason why human beings should focus on space exploration is because of the lack of natural resources. Here on Earth, eventually we're going to have a lack of. Someday we will run out of resources and it'll just be too late to find other solutions to our problems. That's why we need to start now. We have to start studying different ways of creating resources. So in the future we will have numerous ways of solving our problems. Asteroids have many minerals that aren't found on Earth. If we found out a way to drill asteroids and to bring back the minerals to Earth's surface, We can make up for whatever we ran out of. Also create things that are new. Another possibility to drilling is we may find new minerals that can be used in the industrial field. Hematite, magnetite, taconite are all minerals that can be found on either Mars or the Moon. When Earth's minerals become scarce, we can use minerals from other planets. We can use what they have to offer. When Earth's minerals, when these minerals, they can be useful for making steel, automobiles, new types of building structures. I mean, the possibilities are just endless. You see, there are a lot of benefits by sending our people into space and having them research and discover. In conclusion, the benefits that we can have are hegemony, the military, economy, and most importantly, resources. But aside from all that, there is also the simple reason that humans have the innate quest for knowledge. It has been that way for years. It's what drives us for our entire existence. Or it just drives us. We never would have progressed far